Joining us now from Anambra is News Central's team of correspondents who have been on the ground throughout the election in Awka, specifically. Chinwe, Ugele and Victor Mbadike are now on standby. Victor Mbadike, let me come to you first. We monitored the election in the studio and you were on ground alongside Chinwe and Austin to cover these elections. And we saw a lot of different, disparities in the different regions. So first, I think I'm going to start off by what is the mood like, following the announcement of Soludo as the winner?
Well, it's not a coincidence that the incumbent Chukwuma Soludo, who scored over 400,000 from 21 local government, it's not a coincidence. I mean, a lot of them seem, from what we've heard from them, they seem satisfied with that result because it felt like he was the one they wanted back, into that position. However, of course, there are other persons who feel that they were shortchanged. We felt that the process of the exercise was fraught with a lot of disruptions, or fraught with fraudulent activities like vote buying, overvoting in some regions, particularly in the hinterlands. But generally speaking, they seem okay with the fact that Soludo is back or remains as governor of the state. Again, today is Monday, and you and I know what Monday looks like in the southeast. But the general belief is that for Mondays, it is sit at home. And I did ask some very germane questions. This place that we are is what you call Arima Junction in Awka South. Arima Junction is a very, very busy place. As it is now, yeah, it's still a little busy, but not as busy as it would have been on a normal day. Residents here told us, before this interview that for the fact that they are around the government house, because this is very close to the government house, they feel they are safer. It's safer for them to do their business and all of that. So they're all out here. Some of them are out, not all of them. Some shops still remain shut. The express is a little busy. But those who are out feel that it's okay for them to be out because they're in an area where they feel protected because of government infrastructures, of government office and all of that. So it's all back to business as far as the Anambra guys are concerned. So that is the latest. We're right there in Awka South. Blessings.
Come to Chinwe, Ugele. Chinwe, the last we know is that you were in Awka. Are you still in that location, and what is happening there at the moment following the announcement of Soludo as the winner of the governorship election in Anambra State?
Thank you, Blessings. I'm in Amobia as we speak right now. This is Amobia Junction, and today is Monday, and there's not much of activities around, but then there are still people who are out there doing their business. So the mood is calm, and everybody has moved on from the elections of Saturday and the results of yesterday. So I have here with me Izuna. Okay, Izuna has a business around this area, and he'll be sharing with us part of his experience with the election. Hello, Izuna. How are you?
I'm fine, so much.
Okay, so tell me how you saw the elections of Saturday.
Election on Saturday, there are former. So, and areas. So, for two election of more. So, even though the security was so tight, so everybody they happy at the election. That is it. Okay,
and when areas igacho ka emo of ma career otesi me na election non ka mboza game election.
Oh, and what areas on ka eme because onye ona fukuro do kure ewu na oka anya na onye ona fure the election emere garafuma. Awuro tibozo bu, awuri fight chora. After me in peaceful way. So onye ona the very, very happy.
Okay. Beg your pardon. So what Izuna said is that the election was peaceful. It wasn't about fight. Everybody saw it that there are no places that they had lapses. So everything moved on fine. I also have here another gentleman by name Odili. Am I right? Okay, sir. Please look at the camera. Leave it, I'll hold it. So Waika is where election yesterday.
Election yesterday, for the normal way. Everybody feel all right. Myself, I feel all right. Well, also by way. What way I see them meburie, what I see is cheating or them meburie, but everybody be watching for everything. What I am logo, what I am melaro, very clean. So, on your other barrel, Uria, I bet to need me.
Okay, can jogi a guy choke sit on a election na ganihu.
I will let to a case election. I will like it because I made a preferably. Well, also, from that election, all my people do all right. Well, happiness for this Anambra because before the election, Anambra, and the Tibuos or Buo or Gonamba, Mananka, I made a preferably.
Okay.
Or Daba, feel happy.
All right. Thank you very much. So, according to Mr. Odili, everything moved on so peacefully. In the past, it used to be very violent and people would end up injuring one another. But this one, that it was clear that the winner actually emerged through a right process. So that is you just heard from the people here at Amobia.
Thank you so much, Chinwe, for that. Now, let me come back to Victor. We have talked about whether or not the people seem to be satisfied, but let's talk about the projections. What is the way forward? What are the people expecting from this administration? What do they want to be done better that wasn't done before, or to be sustained that was done in the past?
Well, blessings, you're putting me on the spot. Of course, I'm not a citizen or indigenous of Anambra State, but I will allow them to do the talking. But in terms of what we've seen so far, another 4 years, it's just like another day. They want something much more better from the state governor. Do not also forget that those who refused, to vote, or those who, spoke to us in confidence that they were not going to vote the governor, had their own very personal reasons. They felt that certain things were not right, and they would not even vote. But the truth is, whether that or not is their decision, it's no longer inexcusable any longer. We have Governor Soludo as a governor. I have Ugele who also voted yesterday as an indigent of this town, and this is going to be telling us exactly what they expect from governors Chukwuma Soludo for as far as the next 4 years is concerned in Anambra State. Good afternoon, sir. I understand that you were also part of the process. Just let us first of all start with how you felt in terms of what you observed. Was the process what you expected? Again, if you have other concerns, what could they be?
My name is Chidebere. So I was at the election. Election is a fair and fair election. And Soludo is a kind person who can work with Anambra State. It's 4 years plus 4 is 8 years. So others enter for 8 years. So Soludo is not do bad. He's doing well. He's working road. They call him Oluwatuegu. So he's continuing to work Anambra State to make Anambra State good.
So let us look at it. You said he's doing well, or again you said he has spent 4 years, so let him spend 8 years like others. But what are you expecting from the governor this time around? Because I know that some persons may not be satisfied with his governance so far. Tell us, what do you expect from the administration of Chukwuma Soludo?
Expecting for these 8 years to do well and work harder in terms of security and the road and the tax in Anambra State.
What's the issue of tax? Tell us about it. People are not happy.
People are not happy about the tax. It's too much in Anambra State.
In terms of security, what
he's doing well. He's very good. He's very good in security. There's no missing children in Anambra State and no kidnappers in Anambra State. So he's doing well for that one.
Okay. Well, blessed. That's an idea of what it is for the people of Anambra State. So they are asking the governor to, to calm down, on his tax policy. And that is one of the things that we've seen, we've heard from a lot of indigents of this state, saying that the tax is a bit much, and the governor should meddle down. But you did hear him say, aside from that, he's done well in the last 4 years, and expect that he will, see how we can reduce the tax, from the state government. But aside that, basically, that's the situation in Anambra State and here in Awka South. They seem satisfied with their governor. You cannot begrudge them for that. So the task now remains with the governor to see how we can, better the lives and the lots of the people of Anambra State. Blessings.
All right, thank you so much, Victor Mbadike, and of course Chinwe Ugele in Awka, Anambra State, for bringing us the updates on the aftermath of the election in terms of what the people want and what they expect going forward. Thanks for the updates once again.